at home in your community.
Well, today is a very bittersweet day for our team here. A founding member of the ciLiving team, our executive producer, Nancy Galyen, is closing a chapter here with us.
Yeah, and we convinced her to get in front of the camera as we look back at some of our favorite memories with her from the very beginning, as we send her off and wish her the very best. Take a look.
So in the summer of 2011, there were discussions about a lifestyle show, bringing back a new version of PM Magazine, but not at 6:30, but at 4 p.m. And so in the summer of 2011, management, along with myself and other team members, began the discussions of what this show would look like. An hour-long program about community, local businesses, unique people and places. So it was several meetings, discussions of everything that you can imagine. From what would the music be? What would our logo look like? Who would be the host? Who would be our storyteller? And so over several months of planning and rehearsals and everything, that September, we hit the airwaves after Oprah retired. And we didn't know what we were getting ourselves into, but it's been an amazing ride. It really has. To think about how far we've come, you know, what I could tell myself then, what I know now, that it would be good. I learned a lot in that decade, you know, from the people that I've met to the stories we've told and the team that I've worked with. But a community-based show is life-changing for that organization, for that individual, for that teenage kid that's starting his own business and he wants to get the word out, and we'll do a story on him. We've done several of those. A lot of people probably don't remember our early days. We did shows live at the state fair for an entire week. We did that 2 years in a row. We learned a lot, we had a lot of fun, but it was hard work and enjoyed it. Our Halloween shows were a lot of fun, having the hosts dress up in costumes. We had actor, singer, songwriter Thomas Ian Nicholas on our show a couple of times. And that was a lot of fun. The kid from American Pie and other great movies. He reached out to us and said, hey, can I come play some music? Heather's had a lot of great cooking segments over the years with her kids. Very fun and everything. I remember her first time cooking on the show was with Drew Wilder back in our early days. Let's just say there was a little incident with chocolate going everywhere, all over the kitchen counter, live on air. It was great. It was great. Ryan Burke was here and he did some great cooking segments, sharing some fun family recipes. You know, his mom came on as well and they did this, I think it was called like a shrimp tower. I don't know. It was pretty cool. Erin Valley came on board. She made us drinks on her first day on the show, sharing some of her favorite cocktails and everything. Tim was on the show. His shotgun series was amazing. It was fun. He was very creative with it, and he, you know, interviewed, you know, some of his own heroes and some local heroes in the community as well. And of course, I got to work with Matt Metcalf again. I had first worked with him on the morning show back in the day, and to work with him twice, you can't say that too often, that you had the honor to work with him. And you can't forget about our live shows at the City Center every holiday. Our Christmas shows were a lot of fun over there. We brought in Santa Claus from the North Pole. He made an appearance, that way everybody could get their wishes into Santa and everything. And a lot of people probably will not know this. Could be a fun fact, trivia question someday. I had the opportunity to produce Judy's last live newscast. So I was with her on the day that she retired from Channel 3. And we planned this big send-off and everything for her. But lucky for us, she comes back every fall to do Woolly Worm Report, and that's a favorite of ours. Love Judy. So for our 10th anniversary, we got the bright idea, let's remodel our set. Little did we know how a pandemic would affect a remodeling project of this size. It was a challenge. and everyone in the building lifted hands to help us create a new look. Again, couldn't have done it without designer Lindsay Botten. She was amazing. She continues to be supportive behind the scenes and everything, and it was my last big project, little did I know. And it's a great way to end my career. So it's a great way to end the chapter and start a new chapter. I'm staying in the community, and I'll still be watching.
And we're going to count on that. And as we mentioned, it is a bittersweet day here. But we can't send our Nancy pants off without a few well wishes from a few familiar faces. Take a look.
In a couple seconds, it'll all be over soon. I'm glad people are getting to meet you and to see you, though, because you've been an important part of CI Living now for more than a decade. You were the original founding producer, and we've worked together for almost 20 years, first on the morning show and then on CI Living. And you left and came back, and I left and came back. But it's amazing to think about what we've done. Farm progress shows, state fairs, and a crazy live show from a motorhome on Route 66. Who does that, right? But none of that would have come together without your work. And so I just wanted to take a minute and just say thank you publicly for that and to wish you all the best. You're a tender heart. I've enjoyed sharing stories about drinking tea. We both like tea together, and genealogy. You love your family so much, and you shared some of the wonderful stories about your aunts with me who've meant so much to you. And I'm grateful for that too. So I know that you are going to thrive and do amazing things at Parkland, and this is going to be an exciting new chapter for you, and I wish you nothing but the best. Be well, and please stay in touch.
Hey there, Nancy. Ryan here. As you can probably tell behind me, I am not in central Illinois. In fact, I'm not even in Wisconsin right now. I'm on vacation in North Carolina, having kind of one of those put the cell phone down, put the camera down kind of trips in the mountains. But when I found out that your time at CI Living was going to be coming to a close, I had to pick up the phone and say congratulations. You have had such a wonderful time at WCIA3, have done such amazing things, not only for the people that you've worked with at CI Living and at the station, but for the community and all of Central Illinois as a whole. By the people that you've brought onto the show and had to come on to CI Living, you've been able to make a big impact in Central Illinois. I know in your new adventures, you'll be able to do the same thing in a very different capacity, but so excited for everything that you've done in the past and everything that's ahead for you. Thank you for everything you've done for me, and wishing you the absolute best. So from Western North Carolina to Central Illinois, congrats, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. Just want to say that I miss you and give you a big congratulations on an amazing run at CI Living. I will always be so grateful for that shot you gave me right out of school, my first job in TV, and I learned so much from you. You were an amazing producer, and I was always astonished at how you got that job done, put on a show every single day, no matter how many fires you had to put out. I think that I will always remember your love of animals, especially dogs, and how much they brightened your day on the show. So give the family a hug for me, and I know you'll be so successful in your next journey. Congratulations.
Nancy, congratulations on the new opportunity that awaits you. After 15 years with WCIA, I don't know what they're going to do without you. They're going to have to write their own scripts. They're going to have to make their own jokes. They're going to have to hold their own meetings. And most importantly, they're going to have to buy their own candy. That just sounds awful. But they'll be fine, and I know you'll be absolutely fantastic. But you will be missed. Congratulations.
Well, I don't know if we will be fine, but I have to tell you, Nancy and I are the last original gangsters. We're going to miss you and your contributions here. I want to give you the final word, but I'm not sure if you're okay. No. I love you. And this is going to be a great transition for you into your next chapter, but I can't say enough how much we appreciate you here and all that you've done for us here at CI Living. And you want to just say bye? Bye. We'll see you Monday.